3, 2, 1.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AFIF ILHAM bin ARIF RIFASHAH. My matric number is 061052. What is Islamic Financial Service Board? Islamic Financial Service Board is a company that enhances the Islamic financial service industry stability and reliance. The mission of this company was accomplish its objective by issuing and promoting the application of global, prudential and supervisory standards, as well as other activities that encourage knowledge, exchange and collaboration. Their main core value were accountability, collaboration, responsiveness and integrity. Next, we go to governance structure. So, this company start with the secretariat going up to task force, working group, technical commit, executive commit, going up to council, and lastly, the biggest one is General Assembly. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thanks to Afif Ilham, who has presented about the background of the Islamic Financial Services Board, and from that, we all got the first picture of the IFSB. But we still have the rest of the IFSB information that we would like to share. My name is Norsaiful bin Rahim, and today I will talk about the historical development and objective of Islamic Financial Services Board. The establishment date of the Islamic Financial Services Board was 3rd November 2002 by a consortium of Central Bank and Islamic Development Bank. Bank Negara Malaysia was one of the 9 founding members who signed the Article of Agreement on that date. Subsequently, Islamic Financial Services Board started the operation on 10 March 2003. Since its formation, the Islamic Financial Services Board has issued 36 standard guiding principles and technical notes for the Islamic financial services industry. The goal of the formation of IFSB is to serve as an international standard-setting body of regulatory and supervisory agencies. Then, the Islamic Financial Services Board Act 2002 was enacted by Malaysia as the host country of the Islamic Financial Services Board, and this act gave the IFSB immunities and privileges. The objective of Islamic Financial Services Board is to promote prudent and transparent Islamic financial services. This can be realized by the Islamic financial services industry through the introduction of international standards, whether they are new or adapting existing and necessarily in the line with Sharia principle. And then the industry will recommend this for adoption. Second objective is to provide guidance and develop for the Islamic financial services industry, where it provides guidance for effective supervision for institutions that offer Islamic financial products. Subsequently, these criteria are required, such as identifying, measuring, managing and disclosing risks, taking into account international standards for evaluation, income and expense calculation and disclosure to develop Islamic financial services industry. Then, the third objective is to cooperate and liaise with relevant organizations. This is because the relevant organizations are currently setting standards for the benefit of the international monetary and financial systems and the member countries for health, stability and soundness. And that is 3 of the 9 objectives of the Islamic Financial Services Board, and there will be other objectives added from time to time, but must be agreed in the General Assembly of the Islamic Financial Services Board.
My name is Abdullah bin AZIZAN, so I'm going to talk about the main function of IFSB. The Islamic Financial Service Board, with its proposition of inclusiveness, has progressed rapidly across the globe, embracing not just Muslim majority economies, but also other emerging market and advanced economy as well. Therefore, IFSB playing some significant role in order to ruling the market by highlighted the new standards which are supporting the orderly development of Islamic finance at national level benchmark against comparator. Likewise, the preparation of new prudential standards that are benchmarked against global standard issued by conventional standard setting body such as the Basel Committee of Banking Supervision, BCBS, IAIS and IOCSCO. The IFSB had before perceived the presentation of Basel III and other of equivalence advancement in the space of capital business sector and protection, a significant stage forward in the worldwide guideline of the monetary to which it needed to answer. And last but not least, is facilitating Islamic finance integration into the global economy and global financial stability surveillance framework. Furthermore, we are going to look forward on how IFSB operate. It can be seen from a key aspect of the IFSB forward strategy and standard, which is to increase its operational support for the implementation of its standard for harmonized and resilient cross-border growth. The implementation of IFSB standards is part of the core mandates of the organization. Full-timely and consistent adoptions and implementation of standards are essential in achieving stability and resilience of the industry. As a result, strategic key result area 2 under the IFSB strategic performance plans aims at increasing the level of implementation of IFSB standard by increasing capacity building initiative, enhancing technical support to member jurisdiction, and enhancing monitoring and assessment of the adoption of IFSB standards was produced. Several activities has been conducted, to which are develop a wide range of tools to enhance the implementation of IFSB standards by RSA, implementation tools available for all IFSB members, which are technical assistance and policy advice as a main guideline which will lead to a better future. Promote cross-border cooperation on stability and resilient issue, which are publication and awareness building.
Assalamualaikum, I am Najwan HAQIMI bin JEFRI and I will explain about IFSB service. IFSB promotes a prudent and transparent Islamic financial services industry by introducing new or adapting existing international standards consistent with Islamic Sharia principles and recommends them for adoption. The IFSB focuses on the development of comprehensive risk management and supervisory practices and facilitates the implementation of robust risk control mechanisms in Islamic financial institutions through research, training, and technical assistance. So far, the IFSB has approved the publication of 15 standards, all of which are available online. The present plans are focused on 3 areas: a new bank capital standard, a revised supervisory review process, and risk management for takaful undertakings. The IFSB is developing e-learning tutorials that can be used by staff of authorities to gain a broad understanding of the IFSB standards and to update or expand their knowledge in a particular prudential areas such as risk management, capital adequacy, and the supervisory review process to provide interactive learning tools for authorities supervising Islamic financial services. As a means of sharing knowledge, all IFSB standards are published in both print and portable document formats. The IFSB website has a portable document format that may be downloaded. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is MUIZ bin Muhammad MUSTAFAR. So in this part, I shall compare the operations of Islamic banks to those of conventional banks. There are no restrictions on Islamic organizations providing such services if the service does not violate Sharia. The difference between the conventional and Islamic systems through deposit acceptance is risk and reward sharing. In the conventional system, the bank bears all risks and rewards after servicing depositors at a fixed rate, whereas risk and profit are shared with depositors in the Islamic system. Next, both Islamic and conventional institutions fund productive channels for reward. The financing agreement differs. Conventional banks offer a fixed reward loans, however, Islamic banks cannot do so because they cannot charge interest. Islamic banks could profit on investment but not loans. Following that, I'll go through the IFSB's current state of development and performance. The Islamic Financial Services Boards, or IFSB, Council approved the IFSB's new Strategic Performance Plan, or SPP 2022 until 2024, which intends to develop and reinforce the IFSB's work plan in response to members' growing aspirations and expectations. Also, to meet the demands of supporting the Islamic financial services industry's growth, resilience, and stability in evolving global financial industry challenges. The SPP 2022 until 2024 maintains the strategic framework established in the SPP 2019 until 2021. But with a stronger emphasis on improved output quality, increased industry impact, increased engagement with IFSB members and industry, and enhanced integrated sustainability of financial and human resources that are intended to deliver on members' aspirations and expectations through robust short to medium-term strategies. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raja Muhammad Ilham HAQIMI bin Raja Abdullah Hadi, and my matric number is 059990. So in this part, I will discuss about issues and challenges. So let's get started.
The first issue is a uniform regulatory and legal framework supportive of an Islamic financial system has not yet been developed. Existing banking regulation in Islamic countries are based on the Western banking model. So in this case, Islamic financial institutions face these difficulties operating in non-Islamic countries owing to the absence of the regulatory body that operates in accordance to Islamic principles. And the third point is, in Islamic countries, there is a lack of consistency in the religious principles that are followed by the Islamic finance. The Islamic bank have developed their own religious boards for direction in the absence of globally recognized central religious authority. To obtain clearance for any new instrument, Islamic bank must approach their respective religious board or Sharia consultants. This is due to different schools of thoughts interpret Islamic principles differently. Similarly, financial instrument may be rejected by one of the board but accepted by the others. Okay, the next part is challenges faced by the Islamic Financial Services Board, IFSB, when some accounting methods and standards are required in an Islamic financial system. Because of the distinct nature and treatment of financial instrument, Western accounting processes are insufficient. Information disclosure, investor trust, and monitoring and surveillance all require well-defined procedure and standards. The integration of Islamic financial markets with worldwide markets will also be aided by proper standards. The next point for challenge is there isn't a single large, well-organized financial center that can claim to operate according to Islamic principles. Also, rising Islamic countries such as Egypt, Jordan, and others have active financial markets. They are not totally compliant with Islamic principles. That's all from me. Thank you.